Hello, everyone. Today we're going to do a meditation to help you to forgive yourself. So, this is a system that may not work right away, but maybe over time you'd like to do this a couple times. But realizing that it is okay to forgive yourself, it is desirable to forgive yourself, and a little bit I'll explain why as we go along. So this is the 4 R's for forgiveness. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. You can be resting against a wall. You could even be in child's pose or a forward fold, a nice letting go type pose. You might like to do a little bit of physical yoga first to get ready. I would not recommend doing it in Shavasana because then you might tend to fall asleep. So find somewhere comfortable, get ready, relax your shoulders, and let's dig in. All right, so let's take a couple breaths. Slowing down, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the face. So we're going to start by just thinking of that thing that maybe you had done that you wish you hadn't done. That thing that makes your heart feel heavy, that thing that you're holding on to, that you might even feel justified holding on to, but you are not. You are not justified in holding on to it. So that step one is to recall or remember. So just close your eyes, maybe envision that thing that you wish you had done a little bit differently. Maybe even recall how you were feeling, the situation. So that is the first R, recall. And then we're just going to move right into our next R, which is regret. So this is the part where we realize that regret is a little bit different than guilt. So we wish we had done this thing, had experienced this event, had done this event a little bit differently. So it's different than guilt because with guilt we feel justified in holding on to it. We feel justified in beating ourselves up for this event, for thinking that we deserve to punish ourselves for this event or this thing that we've done. But regret is more like, as my teacher and my teacher's teachers have said, regret is like we drank this cup of water. Oops, it was poison. So we wish we had not drank the water, but we didn't know better at the time. So we drank water, oops, it's poison. We did this thing, oops, it was poison for our spirits, our souls. But we wish we had done it differently. Okay, so acknowledge that. It is regret. We're not going to hold on and punish ourselves for it because that is not productive and it does not let us release. So we recalled, we regret. So go ahead and breathe. Realize you wish you had done this differently. And so now we can come to our third R, which is repair. So the best way to repair is to apologize if you have wronged somebody, if possible, and really if possible, as my teachers would say. If they're obviously passed away, we cannot physically call and apologize, but If you can, even if you are not talking to this person, can you apologize to them? Can you somehow repair? And if it is that you actually cannot, can you dedicate maybe a yoga practice to this person? Really dedicate. Is there some thing you can do that is the opposite of the thing that the way you have wronged them? Can you donate to some sort of charitable organization that would somehow repair the wrong you have done? It's really about your intention here. So consider this. How can you repair? So close your eyes, sink in. And with your reparation, commit to doing it as soon as possible. Maybe after you're done watching this video. Can you repair as soon as possible? And then the third R is refrain. So commit to refraining from doing something similar for a certain, maybe a very small period of time. If your klesha, your thing that you tend to do is like anger, commit to not being angry for like maybe the rest of the day. Maybe if it's a severe klesha, maybe it's going to be for an hour or two. But set a time limit. We don't want to say we're never going to get angry again, because that is not realistic. If it was something related to jealousy or envy, or saying something that you didn't mean, can you commit to this? You can commit to it for a certain period of time. If it is something that you don't struggle too much with, maybe it's going to be for the rest of the week. Maybe it's going to be for the next 2 days, but commit to something realistic that you can do. So refrain. Take a little time. Think of what this might be for you. Breathe into it. Let it go, give it up, whatever it is. It's not so important that we hold on to our anger or whatever the quality is for you that you are working on. And then let's take our next few breaths to just really release. Feel maybe that heart center. Feel it towards yourself. You're doing the best you can. You've done this meditation. We're only doing the best we can with what resources we have available at this particular time. And then take a couple more breaths to come back into the body, come back into your present moment. If you like, you can take your hands to your heart center. And then make sure that you do your repair as soon as possible. Thank you for taking this time to put in your efforts to forgiving yourself. This is to forgive yourself so that you can go about your day putting forth that love and compassion that you want to, without holding on to anger or anything towards your own self. You don't need to beat yourself up. As you know, we've gone through this. So thank you for sharing your energy and your practice today with me. The divine joy and light in me honors, reflects, and bows to that same divine joy and light that you can let shine, that dwells in you. Namaste.